Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. As you can see over my shoulder here, it's raining. It's been raining like every single day for the last week, which is why we haven't really been pushing a lot of videos here lately. But I have been working inside the house, so I decided, maybe it's about time to do a little bit of catch up, let you know where we are in some of the projects inside the house, both down in the man cave and the continuation of those cabinets, doors that we installed upstairs in the master bedroom comfort room. Let's go ahead and look at those items real quick because I don't know when this rain is going to stop. So let's get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Let's start off, let's walk upstairs and take a quick look at the shelves that got installed shortly after I put those doors on the little cabinet inside the comfort room. So as you can see, the doors are still in the same shape. I went downtown to get some doorknobs. I got distracted and ended up buying something else that you'll see downstairs in the man cave. But I still have to get the doorknobs for this. But what I have here now are shelves. We have shelves in the little cabinet here. So these shelves were done from the threshold material, the granite material that we used, remember back here, for the flooring going into the shower. Now those worked out really well, but I didn't have enough for this bottom shelf down here. So what I used, you see this, it's probably familiar to you, that I used for the steps that go down to the basement. And it worked out really good, and it's got the little non-slip thing that doesn't do us any good except for, it's kind of a neat thing to look at, and that's basically it. But now we have 3 shelves inside here, and we were able to get all the stuff off the top up here of the shelf, and these are some cactus that we got from some friends of ours that are right down the street. It was a wedding gift for that wedding that we went to last week. All right, let's now take a walk down into the basement, the man cave, the garage, the workshop, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you notice right now that this is the tile material that we used upstairs for that last shelf on the very bottom. So I had one piece left over, and that's what I used upstairs. That worked out pretty good, I think. Might as well use whatever you have left over at the end of a project. If you can, it doesn't look too bad. And now you can see what we've done as far as advancement to the man cave. The workshop is starting to grow. It's starting to become more like a workshop. Remember, we put the cabinets up last week, and a couple of days we stopped by S&R, and we picked up these 2 workbenches right here. And I think they're going to work really well for accessibility to tools as well as being able to work. I got this really neat little chair right here, and it's got a little hydraulic lift. When you sit on it, it kind of goes up and down. You can adjust it. As well as I went ahead and picked up a workshop trash can. This is the workshop trash can inside here, and it fits really nice and convenient right back here in this little nook area. So we'll populate some more tools on this board as we go along. I have some tools that I still have to pick up and put inside our workshop here. I also have to go down and get some bolts. I need to get some bolts that go through here and mount it to this up. This is just sitting here right now. The bolts that I had when they were mounted to, let's see if I can find it. When I had it mounted to that, well, it's on the other side of that wall over there. The workbench over there were these, and they're not long enough to go through this section right here. This section right here. I have to get long ones, but I went down to Wilcon and I went down to City Hardware, and this is the longest bolts that they have. It's really difficult, so I'm probably going to have to order these bolts on Lazada or pick them up when I go into Alabang. So as you can see, the workshop is growing. Okay, well, I am taking advantage of the pause in between the rain bursts around here to kind of show you what I plan on doing today if the rain will stop long enough for me to get to this project here. So you remember, we have the raised bed garden here. Remember we put the bamboo up, the bamboo framing. Well, I have all the parts that came in for the trellis. The trellis is going to go back up on this side right here and over the top, just a partial. I forgot how many, I think it's maybe 5.5 meters. That will get me, I'm hoping, almost about halfway on the top of this frame. And what that's going to do, that's going to start, and I need it up fairly soon, because all my vining items right here, like my cucumbers and my grapes, they're starting to get to the point where they need to have some support. So I think I'm going to go down into the basement. I'm going to pull that material up, and let's see if we can't get that installed. The trellis material came in, as well as I got some zip ties. So what the plan is to just wrap the trellis fabric around here, and it's like 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters square is what they have on there, just enough for you to be able to get your hand inside and assist when you're trying to secure your vining items. And the tie straps will tie them around here. I think I got long enough tie straps. So let's go ahead and try getting that installed. All right, well, here are the items that came in from Lazada. This is the trellis material that we're going to use. It's made out of some type of, I don't know, fiberglass type material. So it should last a long time. I hope it will last a long time. We'll open this bag up and try to lay it out and try to get it on top. And hopefully I can do that by myself. And these are the zip ties I picked up. Hopefully these are long enough. I probably should have taken the tape measure out there and measured it, but I just kind of made an assumption that these would be long enough when I was looking. These were the next to the longest ones I think I could find on Lazada. Well, all right, now, time to install a trellis. Alright, well, as you can see, it is now in place. I went ahead and started training some of the vegetation up on it on this side over here. So that's the beginning. So that's done for right now. I think that's all I'm going to do, just over the back side and this way. This south side over here will be great for these grapevines once they start taking off. So I'm good here. What I have to do now is, this morning, we have some overdue ginger, all this ginger down here. So I'm going to pull up the ginger. I'm going to reseed it with some new ginger, bring the ginger into the house. Ness will she makes all kinds of stuff with ginger, soups, and you can make ginger tea and things like that. So I am going to go ahead and pull this up now, get that done, and I think I'm going to call it a day. You can see the clouds over my shoulder. They've been threatening. It started raining on me a little bit while I was working on this, but it was just kind of a drizzle. But it's been on and off all day long. So well, let me go ahead and get that ginger, and I think I might call it a day. So as you can see, I pretty much have this area cleared out, and this is how much ginger I just yielded from that one little area right there. I'm going to break this up a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smaller units, the smaller seedlings, like these guys, and these, and these. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and replant them back over here. So they'll start again, we'll start getting nice green growth again. And it's an ever continuing cycle of getting ginger from that area. I also have to do this as well, but I'm going to ask Ness right now. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this, clean this area up, and replant some new seedlings down here as well. I like having the seedlings on both ends. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll bring everything into the house, see what Ness wants to do with the ginger. Well, even with the rain coming down, I managed to get all of the ginger out of the ground. You're going to be surprised at how much ginger I collected. I have too much ginger planted. I'm just learning this thing about doing the raised bed garden and how to kind of allocate spots. and I allocated way too much area for the ginger. You're probably wondering, what is Hop Pone and Marianne barking about? Well, something interesting. Let me show you here at the front of our lot. Now, if you have property here and you have coconut trees on your lot, they have a collection. Basically, the subdivision hires a team to go out and do removal or extraction or harvesting of the coconut. And what they do is they sell it to the community. And the proceeds that come in from the coconut sales, part of it goes to the owner of the lot.
Sir.
That's a lot of coconut. A lot of coconut. These are the guys actually come and cut it down. Now, they came earlier, and while they were here cutting it down, it's starting to rain again. I asked them to come inside our lot, because our lot has a fence around it. And they came in and they cut the coconut. I gave them all the coconut like they have there. I let them have that. And I said, just leave me a few. And they left me a few here. And we'll chop the top off of that. This is fresh stuff right here. It's got the soft coconut inside, the BUKO. And we'll extract the juice out of there. We'll extract the BUKO, and we'll make like some smoothies or some other really nice drinks or desserts. So as you can see, I repopulated this small area right here and this small area, but only with about a quarter of what I put there to begin with, because I want to show you the second harvest that I pulled up. The second harvest had much more than the first harvest. So this is my bucket of ginger from that second bunch that's on the south side of the raised bed garden. I'm going to clean this off and give it to Ness, and she said there's certain things that she'll do with it, and we'll give some of the ginger to some of our neighbors and our friends.
Yeah, look at that.
What are you going to do with all that?
Huh?
What are you going to do with all that?
Give to anybody. I already given 2 bags already. Yeah. Come to Feliz and you get Luya or ginger.
The size of that.
No, look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
It's Jurassic ginger. That papaya seemed to do really well with the transplant. The other one's not doing quite as well, but they'll kick in sooner or later. I'm really happy too with today's effort on the raised bed garden. Now, we visited some of our friends who are neighbors here that are on the opposite side of the subdivision, and they showed us their backyard for the first time because we just met them. And they have this magnificent backyard. That's the folks who actually gave us those cactus during the wedding reception last week. So they gave me some ideas. They have a lot of raised bed gardens in their backyard, but they're not big like this. Now, their raised bed gardens, they're long and they're narrow, maybe 1 meter wide, maybe by about, like this, but about 3.5 meters long. And they have many of those. And what those narrow raised bed gardens do for you, they give you accessibility. So you can walk anywhere around on the left side, the right side, all the way around it, and you can harvest, you can access and do the maintenance, your general maintenance, the weeding and things like that of your plants inside there. So I think that's what we're going to do over here. I was thinking originally of putting another full size like this, but then it's really difficult to get on the inside center unless you put like a walkway in there. So I think what we're going to do over here on this area, we'll probably put several, maybe 3 or 4 of the 1 meter wide raised bed gardens also. Now that's about it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the updates, what's going on around here at Villa Feliz. Not sure what the plans are for the rest of the week. All right, well, trying to close out today's episode, and we have some guests that just arrived. Actually, one of them is one of you. He's one of the subscribers to the channel. And he's also building a house down the hill right on this block right here. I don't know if I've introduced you. You know David over here. David's has to do with assisting people with getting some building done around here. We did the live interview on people who had questions about construction. And this is Ainsley. Ainsley is one of our subscribers here, and he's building a house right at the bottom of this hill right here. So he's going to be our first neighbor in this part of the subdivision.
That is correct. Looking forward to it.
Well, anyway, I'm going to close for today. Get this thing uploaded and get it out to you on a timely manner. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day. Have you ever seen a dog who likes BUKO? If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.